So I'm going to tell you a story this morning. I'm going to do it using this piece of paper, okay? So there once was a man who was very, very rich. He had everything that he could possibly want. He had all the money in the world, but the one thing that he didn't have was happiness. So he had a beautiful boat. So here's his boat. Okay, so there's his boat, and he sailed across the seas, but he still didn't find happiness. So even though he had this lovely boat, he still wasn't happy. So instead he thought, I'll buy myself a lovely big house. And here's his house. And it was up in the mountains and it looked across the valley, but guess what? He still wasn't happy. So he thought, what else could I buy that might bring me happiness? So he bought himself a lovely fast jet plane. Okay, so here's his jet plane. And he flew all across the world in his jet plane. Okay? And one day he landed in a small town and he got off his plane, he had to wander around, and he came across a church. And outside the church there was lots of happy faces, everybody was smiling, there was lots of laughing. And he went over to the people outside the church and he asked them, what makes you so happy? And they said, well, there's lots of things that make us happy. And he told them that he was really rich and he had all the money in the world and he could buy whatever he wanted, but he wasn't happy. And they said, you don't need all those extra things. They're nice things to have, but they're not ultimately what makes you happy. So you can get rid of the boat. So there goes his boat. Okay, so we've taken off the boat, we've got rid of the boat, put that to the side. And you can get rid of your big fancy houses and your very fast jet plane. But ultimately, what makes them happy is what they have in their hearts and what he can have in his heart too. So what is that? That is, if I can get it open, is the love of Christ. Okay, so that's what they told him. They said that's what makes us happy. It's nice to have all these extra things, but deep down, it's the love of Christ that makes them happy. And it's really easy to look at friends and other people and think and have a look at them and think, oh, it'd be nice to have that, or oh, I wish I had that. But in Luke chapter 12, verse 15, it says, then he said to them, watch out, be on your guard against all kinds of greed. Life does not consist of an abundance of possessions. And that just means that it's not about having lots and lots of things. It's all about having the love of Christ. So thanks for listening and have a nice day. See you later.